Welcome to the country, where we do country things. And on today's video, just going to walk behind the house here, kind of show you guys how the deer are set up. Just do a walk through of the pens and look at the deer, show you guys what's going on with the dogs down there and how we got them set up. It's really hot here in Oklahoma right now. It's going to be 102 degrees today, so I don't want to get down here and get these deer moving around or riled up or anything and stress them out or anything in this heat. So we'll just do a real quick walkthrough, show you guys kind of how it's set up and how the layout is back here. So just give me a second to get down there and I'll be right back. Now, the dog's going to bark and carry on, so you'll hear that kind of noise, but that's just what dogs do. Here is our old boy Dakota. He's our little mini. He's in his upper 30s, 35, 40 years old. He's getting really old and he looks pretty skinny. He has no teeth left, so he can only eat grain. He can't eat grass anymore, so he lives on some senior feed that we give him. So you walk off the porch and you come out the back door into the backyard, and we have this gate here that leads to the back pasture. And behind the house here, there's about probably 3 acres or so that we have fenced off where the deer and the dogs are. This property is 52 acres where the house sits in total. There's 40 acres behind the drainage there where all the trees are. And then up front here, there's 12 acres. And that's where the horses are at right now, is up on the front part. The house takes up maybe a half an acre or so. So walk in here and see what Nina and Bo's got going on this morning. I need to get out here and clean their pens up a little bit. Like I said, it's been really hot here and I just kind of haven't had time to do it. Hey, Bo. She'll just lay there. I'll just let her lay there. I don't want to mess with her too much. Like I said, it's getting really hot. There's old Bo in the corner there. Hey, buddy. What are you doing this morning? He's already up. We'll walk up to him. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. The antler's getting big, son. Getting big. Getting big, buddy. Now, Nina has 2 buck fawns this year, and they're in this pen here somewhere. Like I said, I probably won't look for them. Hey, baby. Yeah. Good girl. What we'll do is come through this first pen, which is on the south side. And I've been leaving these weeds and stuff in here just so the fawns have a place to hide and they can get into some good shade. They don't always like to get under the barn because they don't feel like they're hidden, so this gives them some good cover and stuff to hide in. So you come down the first pen here and you see you got the alleyway that you can get access to all the other pens. I see a fawn right there. I got that little barrel there that the fawns like to get in behind. You can see one just stuck right in behind there. There's probably the other one's probably with it. Get this gate unlocked here with one hand. I know, Nina. I'll bring you some cookies later. Okay. Okay, so look down the alley here towards the north, and we have 4 pens. Here's the other alleyway that leads out to where the load chute is, where we can load the deer or unload them or whatever we need to do. Here is Topaz. Hey, Topaz. Topaz has twins. She has a buck and a doe fawn. You can see the fawns over there in the corner. I think there's 2 of them over there. There's Speck laying in the shade. Of course, we just did an update on him. He's looking really good. Can't hardly see him back there. You can see there we put these little fence panels up to provide shade for the deer, so you can see how Diamond there is just laying right in the shade of that panel. And then when the sun gets up the other way, of course the shade will be on the east side, and then they can just lay on the east side. And then they got the feed house. I took the feed bunk out of the house there, so that way the little deer and stuff have more room in there, so they can get more shade and they can lay in there and hide. Here's Buckshot right here. Hey buddy. Gonna do an update on him probably Wednesday, so you guys will see him on Wednesday for a detailed update on his antlers. We get down here to the north pen, and this is the pen that's kind of down in the woods here. It has the most shade, as you can see, and it has the most deer in it. That's why the grass is not growing in this pen here. The deer keep it eaten all the way down. This is where Big Shot and his yearling son are at right now. And there's 2 fawns in here. We have a 2-year-old doe that had twins, and we lost one. And then our 10-year-old doe, she had twins, and we lost one of them. So we've had 10 fawns born, and we only have 8 right now with 35 green, which is Slim. She's yet to have a fawn. There she is right there, just ran past. Anyway, she's yet to have a fawn. She was sick during the winter, and we treated her with some medicine, got her back to normal, but we don't know if she actually bred or not, since she was so sick during the winter time. So she's yet to have a fawn. So the last 2 years we've had her, she's always had a single fawn, so she may have one later on. We're just not sure, but we just have to wait and see on that. So you kind of turn down and look back to the east here where the dogs are. There's the other alleyway. Back to the west is where the water line comes in. So all these pens are separated because we don't want bucks fighting through the fence and stuff like that. So we make sure that they can't get to each other. Kind of the way we designed it. We have a buck in every pen, so during the rut, these deer will fight through the fence if you have the fences butted up to each other, and you know, they'll get hung up in the fence and get killed or definitely injure themselves fighting through the fence. So we make sure that can't happen. So we're going to walk to the east over here. I know the sun's kind of in you guys' face, where we've got the dog pen built. I don't know if I've ever explained how we got the dogs. It may be a little bit hard to explain because they're going to start barking, wanting out really bad whenever I get over there, but we may do it from here. Let me get in the shade here. So there is our dog setup. There's 3 kennels on there. We have 1 breeder male and 2 females. That's Kimber, Sniper, and Benelli. And we built the platform up off of the ground to put the kennels on. That way the dogs are up out off the ground, and they're getting away from bugs and fleas and ticks, and they can't dig. We can wash their pens out every single day with a water hose and stuff, and keep them nice and clean. And just a lot better way to take care of your dogs if they're up off the ground. Just a lot more sanitary for them, and all the way around. So like I said, that platform is going to be it's 12 by 30, so you got a 10 by 3 10 by 10 kennels on top of that. And then they've got their shade roof on top of that with a tarp covering it up to make sure that they got a lot of shade and everything, to they stay cool in the summertime. And it's down here right against the woods here. As you can see, they get a lot of shade. The only time they really have quite a bit of sun is when the sun gets off to the west, but it doesn't take long for it to get behind the trees. So they're pretty much shaded all day for the summertime. And that's kind of why we wanted to build it right here. Is as you can see, out in the pasture, we don't have any trees or anything, so there wouldn't be any shade for them if we built it closer to the house. So plus the water line is right down here, so we got access to water, and we can wash their pens out and everything really easily. So right now, Kimber, she has had a litter of puppies. This would be her second litter, and we've got her over here in our little puppy setup. So this is another 10 by 10 little kennel right here that we set up for her to have her puppies in. And we've got them sitting in a little water tub here. They're too small to get out of this, but it's enough room to where she's not going to lay on the puppies. So if you crowd them too much, like in the doghouse or whatever, she gets in there, she'll actually lay on them and could smother them. So she's feeding them right now, so we're not going to mess with them. But you can see she's got 6 beautiful Belgian malinois. These guys will be up on the AKC website here pretty soon. If you're interested in a malinois, we do sell these puppies. It's part of our business, and you can shoot us an email at prairiehavenventures@gmail.com. They will be available in 8 to 10 weeks. There's 4 boys and 2 girls in this litter. So if you're interested in a malinois, just shoot us an email. Hi, baby. Yeah, you're a good girl. Okay, guys, so that's going to do it for our little walkthrough this morning. Like I said, we're going to have a lot of videos coming up on these puppies. We got a lot of things going on with the deer. As you know, they're growing antlers every day, so we're going to be doing updates every week. We'll do an update on a buck. So just like to thank you guys for watching the video today, and we'll be back.